Not Cardi B getting exposed for getting plastic surgery to get Offset to stay with her? Girl, say what now? Every time we think we finally understand what on earth is going on between Cardi and Offset, something insane pops up. Now we know that Offset has been going crazy over Cardi moving on with Stefan Diggs, but it looks like Cardi might have just been using Stefan to take digs at Offset. Not only that, but there are reports that she got her body done after having her third child. Unfortunately, things didn't quite go the way she pictured because the surgery allegedly got botched and didn't turn out the way she wanted. So how does she feel about this botched surgery? And did Offset just throw shade at her over it? Let's break this down. Okay, so y'all know how Cardi has been acting all nonchalant since she filed for divorce last year. Well, fans are now convinced that it's all an act because she still wants Offset. I'm not going to lie. That wouldn't be surprising because she has filed for divorce twice in the past and called it off. She also asked us to mind our business because he was her baby daddy, and she didn't want to start over with a new man and all that. Sure, it looks like she's standing on business right now, but then again it always looked like she was standing on business the first 2 times. So it's kind of hard to tell. That explains why fans think everything she's been doing is to make him regret it so he would come back begging. I'm talking about the partying and even her relationship with Stefan Diggs. They even spent Valentine's Day together. But that's not all. Fans have also accused her of secretly getting her body done since she had the baby. People have been talking about how her body looks different. And not exactly in a good way. For example, she posted a picture of herself and wrote, "I don't understand how I'm losing weight everywhere but my face." There's also a video of her twerking up a storm at a Super Bowl party, and her body looked interesting. Fans accused her of messing up her body like this person who tweeted, "The fact that Cardi B really did that to her body is pissing me off. Like, y'all gotta start loving yourselves, ladies. No way she should have effed her ish up like that. And she really thinks that ish looks good too? Hey, you don't. Cardi, you still bad a little bit, but you blew it." These allegations are interesting because Cardi has been open about her plastic surgeries over the years. And girl, there have been multiple. Cardi hasn't talked about it as much in recent years, but when she first started getting surgery, it wasn't just about vanity. It was about fitting into the beauty standards she grew up around. In her neighborhood,
that like, they praise thick girls, that they praise thighs, they praise all of that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk around my flat ass. No, some of y'all happy with it, that's great, but that just wasn't me when I was young. So
having a curvy body wasn't just desirable, it was the norm. Women with fuller figures, big butts, and larger chests were considered the epitome of beauty. Unfortunately for Cardi, she didn't naturally fit that mold. She was extremely skinny, and compared to the girls around her, she stood out in a way that made her feel insecure. She often talked about feeling like the odd one out, as if she was the only girl in her circle who lacked curves. Cardi's journey with cosmetic surgery really took off once she started working in exotic clubs. If there's one thing about her, it's that she never shies away from her past. She's always been open about her time as a dancer and has even expressed gratitude for the way it helped her survive. But in the beginning, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing. She quickly realized that being naturally skinny wasn't an advantage in the club scene. The dancers who raked in the most money had the kind of curvy, full-body figures that customers preferred. Unfortunately, Cardi didn't fit that image. That only made her struggle with self-esteem even worse. Determined to change her situation, she started saving up. And by the time she turned 18, she had enough for her first procedure.
And everything, like, I had the bomb tattoos, I had a 6-pack, I could do a whole split, everything, but not split, but I could do crazy pole tricks, all that but I was missing some and
a breast augmentation. For a while, it gave her a newfound sense of confidence. She felt better about herself, and in some ways it seemed like a step in the right direction. But as anyone familiar with plastic surgery knows, it's rarely a one-and-done situation. Once you start, it's easy to keep going. either because you get used to the enhancements or because maintaining them becomes necessary. Between her deep-rooted insecurities and the reality of working in an industry where appearance played a major role in her earnings, it wasn't long before she started considering more procedures. Even though her first surgery gave her a boost, she was still making significantly less money than the dancers with curvy bodies. The main issue? She still had a flat butt, and in that line of work that meant leaving a lot of money on the table. To make things even worse, Cardi was dealing with drama in her personal life too. Her boyfriend at the time cheated on her, and in her mind the reason was clear: the other girl had a big butt. Already struggling with insecurities about her body, this only pushed her deeper into the idea that getting surgery was the only way to level the playing field. She made up her mind she was going to get her butt done. However, as a 20-year-old living in New York, she didn't have the money needed to go to a licensed plastic surgeon. On top of that, since she was naturally skinny, she didn't have enough body fat for a proper fat transfer. That left her with only one option: underground silicone shots. She ended up paying $800 to a woman named Donna Francis, who was known for performing these risky procedures. Cardi got injections in both her butt and thighs, thinking it would give her the curves she always wanted. Now, if you've never heard of Donna Francis, she's infamous for all the wrong reasons. Her illegal silicone business eventually caught up with her after one of her patients tragically lost their life during a procedure. This led to a serious legal battle, and in the end Donna was arrested and sent to prison. Looking back, Cardi has admitted that she took a huge risk. But at the time she was willing to do whatever it took to get the body she believed she needed. Thankfully, she was lucky enough to survive the procedure without any major side effects. But that doesn't mean she got off easy. She spoke to GQ magazine about the crazy after effects she experienced. They don't numb your butt with anything. It was the craziest pain ever.
Sometimes I like my baby post-up body, and sometimes I don't like it because I feel like my thighs got a little bit saggier and my stomach. I think I need a tummy tuck, but I don't want to like cut myself from here to here. But I'll be more snatched like this. See? Oh, I want to be like this. But I just don't like this extra little skin, and it's not. I am a little, I'm a little heavier than usual, but I don't like it. I want to get rid of it. Like, I think wavy, did me wrong. So I cannot wait to put out this song and do more things so I could get the fuck out and do my fucking surgery. I'm over it. Me and surgery goes together bad.
I felt like I was going to pass out. I felt a little dizzy, and it leaked for 5 days after. After that, Cardi eased off on surgeries for a bit because she finally had the body she wanted, at least for a couple of years. In 2019, after giving birth to her daughter, Culture, she decided to get another boob job and liposuction to lose the...
After I gave birth to my son, my was huge. And the reason why my was so huge because I almost gained 20. And you already know my already have some. August, I did surgery because a lot of people thought that as soon as I gave birth, I got my body done. No, I didn't. In August, I did surgery and I removed 95% of my body. Of course, right? They took it out of me, but they still had to shape my butt because they took a lot of ass shots out. So my butt is a little fluffy now.
Shade at her? Said that's who. Right when people were talking about Cardi getting botched, Offset decided to be messy and posted a picture of a woman with what looked like post-surgical gauze on her face. The type you get when you're recovering from plastic surgery. Fans immediately clocked that he was throwing shade at Cardi's alleged botched body. But do y'all really think Cardi is botched, or do you think fans are doing a little too much? And is Offset being a weirdo? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.